Today we will take a look at a few example problems of how to complete the square. I would suggest that you pause the video before you start each problem and try it on your own. Problem 1, write the standard form of the equation. First, we are going to move the c term to the other side. Since there is no number that I can factor out of the x squared and the x term, then I don't have to worry about the next step. Then I take my b term, divide it by 2. That gives me 4. Put that in a box. I will be coming back to that number later. Then square that number and I get 16. Now add 16 to both sides of your equation. Now simplify the left side of the equation and factor the right side of the equation. Now, the right side is very simple to factor because it factors into that number that you put in the box, the number that you divided by 2. So it factors into x plus 4 squared. Then move your c term back. Now that quadratic is written in standard form. Second example, move your c term over. Now, this time I can factor out a 2 on the right-hand side. Now I will take that 4 and divide it by 2. So negative 4 divided by 2 is a negative 2. Put that number in a box. I will be using that later. Square it and I get 4 out. Now when you add it to the right side, you add it inside your parentheses. But when you add it to the left side, you have to remember to multiply by your 2 out front. Because we were able to pull a 2 out, so I have to make sure I multiply that. Then I can simplify the left-hand side and factor the right-hand side. It's very easy to factor because it factors into whatever that box is. And then move your c term back. And example 3, write in standard form, f of x equals 3x squared minus 9x plus 10. So move your c term over. F of x minus 10 equals 3x squared minus 9x. Factor out your GCF on your right-hand side. So I get 3x squared minus 3x. Now take that number 3, negative 3, divide it by 2. Put that in your box, square it, I get 9/4. Remember, when you square a fraction, you square the numerator and square the denominator. Now when we add it to the right-hand side, it's x squared minus 3x plus 9/4. When I add it to the left-hand side, I have to remember to multiply that by 3. That's plus 3 times 9/4. So the left-hand side, I have to do a little bit more algebra because now I have 27/4 So I want to think about negative 10 as being something over 4. So it's the same thing as negative 40 over 4. So then I get that f of x minus 13 over 4 is equal to 3 times x minus 3/2 squared. I did not even have to think about factoring because I have that negative 3/2 in my box. Then move your c term back over. And this is this quadratic written in standard form. Hopefully these 3 examples help with completing the square.